Okay, all right.
We're going to stand as well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Thank you so much for taking time out of the day to meet with us.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. In the graduate department, especially in humanities, we value our colloquial classrooms. In our seminars, we are encouraged to critique and challenge peers. And this helps develop our critical thinking and grow as individuals. And so we would like to conduct an open discussion here today, like we do in our classrooms. We are here formally as GSS members, and also we are here as representatives and members of Cogs. And in the spirit of democratic discussion, we would like to know what the Board of Regents are doing to provide full funding to the University of Iowa.
As graduate students, you've become aware that the Board of Regents, along with the state legislature, has chosen to significantly defund the University of Iowa. We would like to share with you those concerns today. Tuition has increased 260% since the 2000 to 2001 academic year, and fees have increased by 500% since the 2000-2001 academic school year. Because of the defunding from the legislature, tuition has gone up and fees have gone up. This means that because public resources are no longer able to be relocated to the university, that our individual debt loads are increased, which has hurt us, it's hurting our parents, and it's hurting our community.
I did not come from a position of privilege. I chose a really difficult financial decision to pursue an academic path. I probably won't be financially secure, but it's okay because I love what I'm doing and we all love what we're doing. We chose to pursue a higher education at this university has to offer, and we shouldn't have to be burdened with even more debt.
This is what's happening here at the University of Iowa, and this is what's happening to us. We would like to know what you Board of Regents plan to do to fully fund the University of Iowa to get us back to the 2000s level. We would like to know how you are going to address this problem and why you would appoint a president who said he would not advocate for full funding at the University of Iowa. Why would you appoint unilaterally a president who said he would not advocate for the full legislation, the full funding of the university?
This is a very serious concern that the students, the faculty, the parents, the alumni, and the community have of how costs are being pushed onto the backs because of fake financial crisis. There's plenty of money available to fund public education in the state of Iowa. The state legislators is choosing not to do it, and the Board of Regents are collaborating with them. We ask you as students, we ask you as graduate TAs, we believe that we represent much broader voices in this community. So what are you going to do to provide full funding to this university? The floor is yours.
I have a question for you. Why do you think costs have risen so much? I know that's what adds to your burden is the cost of education. Why do you think that what has caused that to happen?
I think that's what we're trying to figure out. Because
yeah.
As are we.
no,
That's the reason we have the tier process going on exactly right now. What you hit right on the point is why are the costs going up at the level they are, and what efficiencies can we?
well, we know the answer. The
determine
answer
obtain?
is through full funding through the legislation, which we had in the early 2000s.
And we don't think,
Well, with all due respect, I served 12 years in the legislature. My name is Larry McKibben. I served 12 years in the Iowa legislature.
I do want to make sure
When-
we have time for your video.
And I'll give you a really quick short form answer. When you made a statement that there's plenty of money available, that is absolute. There is a pie that has to be dealt with in the legislature, and the pie has to go to all sorts of families, communities, operational things throughout the entire state of Iowa, all 99 counties. It is a very difficult process, and the budgeting process is extremely difficult in the legislative process, and I served on that committee for a number of years. No matter how you choose to carve the pie, somebody's going to come back and say, you didn't carve the pie big enough for me, for us, or our project. And we hear that. But I can tell you from my standpoint and from the board that's sitting here today, one of the reasons that we are finding the efficiencies and
You're not answering my question why you're not picking a president that's
Yes, I am.
wanting to
answering your
advocate for
question.
full funding.
We advocate for all three universities for full funding as hard as we can.
That's,
And that's a fact, and you and I can respectfully disagree.
but it's not just you and I. It's you and the
All
entire
of us.
school body, the faculty. It's not just you and me. It's not just us. It's more of us. It's
So we're
our
here.
community. It's hurting our community.
So we're
It's
here
hurting
and
everybody.
we're listening. We're
And
here
we
and
thank
we're
you for that,
listening.
and it's actually
I
time to move on.
continue this discussion afterward,
Thank
we're just
you.
gonna move on with the presentation we have.
So,
right
thank
now.
you for your opinions, and we respect that.
In 2013, the American.
Well, I think it's time to move on to Jeff.
Released her.
Cool, so I like a spirited debate as much as anyone. Right now we have Jeff and Juliana, who are from Urban and Regional Planning.
We have to do a city council, so we understand.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
fun.
So, yeah, good morning and welcome. So I guess we're gonna just try to give you a glimpse into just one of the many great programs here at the University of Iowa that we're really proud of. Juliana and I, myself, Jeff, we're from the School of Urban and Regional Planning, and we